My name is Nagadarshan. I belongs to Karnataka, Bagalkot district. I have done my education in my native place itself. So during my education itself, I was teaching few IT courses. So actually teaching is my passion. So after my education, immediately I started my professional career with the teaching field. So after learned all of concepts, later I just came to Bangalore and I have worked in many software companies also. I just started my professional period with MIS executive. Later I moved to the data analysis. But teaching is my passion, so still also I can teach through online classes. So I'll be taking advanced Excel, VBA, Power Query, and etc. So going forward, I can take more IT courses also. But as of now, I'll just give a brief demo class on this advanced Excel as well as VBA. So today's topic is like advanced Excel and VBA. Coming to this advanced Excel, what and all I can teach. First, I will take from basic hidden features, then intermediate concepts, then advanced level. So before diving to the advanced Excel, it would be better if you're strong in this basic level. So next, it's like a step-by-step process. I'll be having a lot of soft copies also. So the data input and hidden features, and especially during the formulas, what to be aware of, and important Excel functions. Everything you need to become pro. So data cleaning, formatting, including conditional formatting, and creating visualization charts, working with Power Pivot, Power Query, and apart from this syllabus. So it's an extra concept. So during my personal projects, if I learn new things in advanced Excel, so I'll be adding in my syllabus also. So I can teach to the students. So now once we learn advanced Excel, we can take this VBA concept. So now I'm talking about this VBA course. So actually what is VBA? So many people will think like VBA is separate course and macros is also separate course. That's not like that. VBA is Visual Basic Application, which is built-in application in Excel itself. So we got one good platform to write a program from the Microsoft paper that is Visual Basic for an application. In that application, we have to write a macros. Macros nothing but programs with set of instructions, piece of code. And then what is that instruction? It's nothing but we call it as hierarchy also. Before diving to the VBA section, it's better to learn what is hierarchy. As per the hierarchy, how we should declare one by one to write a small program. So today I'm going to explain so how to write a small program with using the VBA's hierarchy. Okay, let me introduce to this. I'm just open on Excel file. So this is the Excel file. So if I just inserted new worksheets, so currently I'm having three worksheets here. I want to type it in sheet 2, for example. Then I can just declare A1. The cell address is A1. I want to type it here with using some VBA codes, not manually. For example, so before writing that VBA code, what is the hierarchy of VBA? We should learn that. We should discuss about that. Hierarchy of VBA. The first one, application. The next, workbooks, worksheets. The last one is range. This is the hierarchy of VBA. As per this hierarchy, we need to declare one by one to write a simple macro code. So how to declare this? Application means any type of Windows-based application. It means like it could be Word, PowerPoint, MS Excel, Outlook, MS Team. Now we are talking about Excel, VBA to Excel. So I will just write Excel. This is a Windows-based application. Then workbook will come. So if you want to type it in this book, we need to specify the object. So for example, if I'm having two workbooks with me, see book one and book two, I want to type it in book one. So we need to specify the object. So book one, that's the workbook. The next question, which sheet? Because workbook is multiple collection of multiple worksheets. We need to specify one by one object. So I'll just say sheet two. I want to type it in sheet two. And the cell address. So in that sheet 2, I'd like to say A1. This is my cell address. I want to type it in as A1. So how to write a simple macro using this hierarchy, declaring the hierarchy. And the next part is extension. Extension nothing but the file format. You might be heard like a .xls, .xlsx, .xlsm. So this is the previous Excel version. This is for latest Excel versions. Currently we are having this type of version. Now this is XLSM. It means XLS means Excel part. M means macros. If you wrote any macros in your Excel, if you want to save, you have to save this type of format. For example, the moment you press F12, nothing but save as, you have to save with this extension. Then only those macros will be saved. Otherwise, will not be saved. So again, as per this hierarchy, how to write a simple macro to update something values in that particular sheet and cell address. So if you want to open that coding page, just go to the developer. It's a built-in application in Excel, Visual Basic application. If you're not having this developer, we can just right click on any tab, data or formula or review. Just right click, go to the customize the ribbon. Here we can bring that just by clicking on this checkbox, developer. Okay, I'll just bring it. So this is the Visual Basic. The shortcut key is Alt F1. Sorry, Alt F11. This is not the coding page, this is the VBA page. If you want to bring that coding page, press F7. This is a coding page. I want to type it in book 1 and I can select sheet 2. So the moment I double click here, I can type the macros. If you check it from this drop down list, we can see only worksheets. It means by writing a codes here, we can control only this particular sheet. We can't control other worksheet. If you want to control all type of worksheets, double click on this workbook. If you check it from this drop down list, there is no worksheet. So just workbook. It means we can control any type of worksheets. But the next problem is we can't control other workbooks. Actually, by writing a course, we have to control all type of workbooks. So that's the reason better we need to take always insert on model. Insert model. So inside the model, we can write the macros. We can control any type of workbook, any type of Windows-based application as well. MS Word, PowerPoint. Even we can do web scraping also. Check it from this drop down. There is no workbook and worksheet. It means we are inside the model. We can control any type of workbook. So now I'll just collapse this. I'll just make it reset. Now using this hierarchy, I need to type something value in that sheet too. Okay. So to write a simple macro, there is a set of process with sub-procedure in this VBA. Sub-procedure space. We can give any macro name now. So as of now, I'm just going to give print values. So it won't take space. So we should not give it. So we can utilize that shift underscore. Sub print values. This is my macro name. The moment I press enter, one bracket will open, one bracket will get closed, and subject will come. So within this only we have to write the macro. So this is the first macro. So now as per the hierarchy, application, any type of Windows based application. So currently I opened Excel and I opened VBA also. There's no need to declare that. Next coming to this workbook. So the second hierarchy is workbooks of which workbook. We need to specify that. I opened two workbooks here, book 1 and book 2. I want to type it in book 1. So within the bracket, I'll just type it book 1. Why we need to write that book 1 within the quotation? Because book is a text. Okay, we need to type it in within the quotation. Next, the moment I press dot, I can just take this activate. Before perform anything, we need to specify the object. So we should activate that. So workbooks of book 1 activated. Now, the next hierarchy is worksheets of sheet 2. So sheet is a text. Without the quotation, we should not type. So close the quotation, close the bracket. First, we need to active that. Then only we can perform anything. Then the last hierarchy is the range. Range of, I'll just declare A1 dot active. So once you activated that A1, now my active cell is A1. So I can just say active cell, nothing but A1. Dot, I want to type value. So value equals to what? I can just say within the quotation because I'm typing text characters. So welcome to the coding class, something value. So just I wrote a simple macro. If you want to execute your simple macro, for example, if I activated book 2, so we need to press F8 from our keyboard. Step-by-step execution, nothing but debug. So I'm just pressing F8. So it started here. Now I activated book 2, but I wrote book 1 to activate. The moment I press F8 in the background, book 1 has activated. Now I want sheet 2. So I just wrote here worksheets of sheet 2 should active. So the moment I press F8, sheet 2 activated. I just wrote A1 to activate the range. Press F8, it went there. Next, here I want to see that code, means value. The moment I press F8 again, it's there. Welcome to the coding class. Then again press F8 to finish the execute. And if you want to execute at a time, like if you don't want to run it step by step, I'm going to delete that. I deleted. We can just click on this play button or the shortcut key is F5. The moment I click it here, it came. So after time, it will execute all these codes. So this is just writing a simple macro with step of instruction. Later, I'll be teaching object model, what is an object, just working with variables, looping through collections and making decisions. A lot of useful built-in functions. And also I will be covering one main project. There are two projects, example. One is regional reporting tool, another one is invoice generation tool. So interacting with other application, how to make some automation reports. If you just click on this particular one button, it has to generate the report as per our requirement. So for that, we need to write the program behind that. So it's a step-by-step process. So and also I'll be having a lot of soft copies for advanced Excel and also VBA macros. So my course structure is with the soft copies. In every Excel file, I'll just update it indexed. It means all the sheet names and topics. What are the topics will be covered in that particular sheet. And later students will come and select their options here. Done and understood, but needs practice or they can review it later. So in this way, they can easily track their courses. For example, data input and hidden features to save time. This is the first topic. Belongs to that. This is the shortcut keys as well as theory concepts. And later, it's a practical section one by one. So at the end of this section, they will get one challenge sheet. So it's like a practical test. Once I told this every thing, they will come to know how to finish this challenge. But if they don't know, they will just open the solution file. Also, I'll be sharing the solution file. But if they didn't understand the process, then they can write a notes here. So based on that, I can rework on that particular topic also. Okay, this is how I'm having soft copies for advanced Excel and VBA. And finally, this is my course structure. Okay, so thank you. That's all for this demo section. And I'm having more than 6 years of experience in this teaching field. I taught more than 50 students also. I'll be forwarding to help you also. So please reach me out for any further details through UrbanPro. Thank you and thank you so much.